Hello everybody and welcome to a special episode of World of Warcraft Classic. Today we are going to take on Blackfathom Deeps. We have assembled an untested group, and like all of my dungeon videos, these are not people that I know, they are not guildies. I am in fact not in a guild in Classic, and won't be until level 60. And I found these folks just looking for a tank in general, so that's why I say an untested group. With us we have a hunter, 2 priests, and a rogue. So I'm excited to see what we can do here in Blackfathom Deeps. I'm going to read a little lore entry here about the dungeon to set the vibe and give us some background. Situated along the Zoram Strand of Ashenvale, Blackfathom Deeps was once a glorious temple dedicated to the Night Elf's moon goddess Elune. However, the Great Sundering shattered the temple, sinking it beneath the waves of the Veiled Sea. There it remained untouched, until drawn by its ancient power, the Naga and Satyr emerged to plumb its secrets. Legends hold that the ancient beast, Akumai, has taken up residence within the temple's ruins. Akumai, a favored pet of the primordial old gods, has preyed upon the area ever since. Drawn to Akumai's presence, the cult known as the Twilight's Hammer has also come to bask in the old gods' evil glow. Very cool. So we're dealing with some old god stuff, which is really interesting to me because this is the day that they announced patch 8.3 for retail for Battle for Azeroth, and it's going to have a lot to do with the old god N'Zoth, obviously. So it's pretty exciting. I love to see those tie-ins between classic lore and current lore. It's nice to see that because that means there's been some kind of consistency. We're going to get down here and then we'll wait for the rest of our group and we'll kick things off. We do have 3 quests to take care of. So they're green, but they should still be worth some decent experience. I don't know that we're going to get any loot out of them. Doesn't seem like it, but we'll at least get to collect the experience from these. And while we wait for our last member to show up, for those that are interested, I'm going to go ahead and read the 3 quests we have here. The first one is In Search of Thalrid. Many rumors circulate these days about the union of the Twilight's Hammer and the Naga in Blackfathom Deeps on the coast of Ashenvale. My role here with the Argent Dawn is to collect as much information as I can, so we know when and where help is needed. It has been weeks now since I sent a scout to check on the activity at Blackfathom Deeps. Argent Guard Thalrid has not yet reported back. My other scouts are preoccupied with pressing matters. Seek out and aid Thalrid for me. And then we have Researching the Corruption. Foolish blood elves toil with demonic magic. Have they not witnessed what happened with the Naga and with the satyrs of Kalimdor? I fear that the blood elves will meet a similar deformation. Azeroth cannot afford to give birth to another vile race of monsters. I wish to study the brain stems of the Satyr and Naga so that I might deduce what fate the elves are headed toward. In Blackfathom Deeps, on the coast of Ashenvale, you will find both Satyr and Naga. And then we have Twilight Falls. Empowered by the ancient rites of the chaotic old gods, the members of the Twilight's Hammer strive to bring about the return of their dark patrons and spread death and terror across the world. We believe that the Twilight's Hammer has allied with the Naga and are amassing in Blackfathom Deeps on the coast of Ashenvale. Whatever evil plan brews in the depths of the old temple must be thwarted. Wage war on the Hammer and bring back proof of your deeds. Your efforts will be rewarded handsomely. Well, we're still waiting on one, but he's fairly close and everyone's zoned in, so we may be ready to go ahead and start pulling pretty soon. Let's just scout ahead a little bit and see what we have. We do have a priest with us. Hunter's hanging out back at the entrance though. But we might be able to pull a couple of these guys. And we might want to track anything that's trackable so we know what we're dealing with. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull this Murloc back. And we can clear a couple of the trash mobs before our second priest gets in here. kind of perfect because I think a lot of this stuff, at least in the beginning, is going to be a few levels higher than us. Or, sorry, lower than us, and it should make it a little bit more manageable, but we'll still be getting experience. For those who might be interested in that kind of thing, you can check out what build I'm going with. This is my leveling build. And also what I use for dungeons, and it's worked so well. It's worked well so far. I think I could charge in here. Nice first-person view of the Merc Shallow Snap Claw. Not a great time to run out of ammo. We're getting the tutorial pop-up for ammo. It's like, hey stupid, you ran out of ammo. Here's what ammo is. That'll add another level of challenge to this. Maybe the hunter will loan us some. That'd be swell. Oh, there we go. See, all you gotta do is hint at what you need. And, such shall be yours. Give him some silver. I feel like I have to give somebody something. Totally irresponsible. Clearly professional. I guess we could, he must have given us a different kind of ammo. Let's go ahead and slot it. No, we just need to actually slot it, Robert. That's the problem. Now we've got it. Now we'll be able to shoot. My initial 200 arrows bought back at like level 5 lasted an incredibly long time. Here's the best part of the dungeon, and sometimes for people the hardest part. Is making it across the jumps. Typically somebody falls. Let's just make sure we have our priest, so we're good to go ahead and pull. Once we get our full group here, we're gonna pull a little bit faster, I think. Can't be used in defensive stance, that's a shame. We aggroed this little crustacean by using our demoralizing shout. So let's take him on too, I guess. I might not be using demoralizing shout around them. There's really not a need to pull additional elites. As insignificant as they might seem. If I do that at a bad time, it could be trouble. Fear? Okay. I can live with that. It doesn't really help us take care of this guy because I'm still in combat with it. And I would love to get, I'd love to get my charge in. And then we pull another one. So his AoE is messing things up. At first I thought it was the warlock doing that. Now I'm not sure. Or it's not the warlock, the priest fearing it. But maybe they can't even do that. Maybe he's just skittering away on his own the way creatures might run. I'm not sure what he's doing. Now this is the first boss, so we should probably wait for our groupie. Okay, we have our full group assembled somewhere. Where Janelle is still lagging a little bit behind, which is the story of his run today. There he is. See him on the minimap now. First boss that we have here is Guma-Ra. I don't know if he's gonna like spin around like he does after Cataclysm and when they did the revamp of some of the older dungeons, but we're gonna find out what he's gonna do right now. Throw the combat log on in case anything interesting happens. But I do have to remember to check party chat occasionally. Wish I had rage. There it is. At least we held aggro on him. He didn't seem to do anything too difficult. Some cloth gear. That we definitely don't need. And then I thought there was another boss over here. Let's take these Myrmidons out. I love the owl, like flying underwater. That's probably my favorite thing that I've seen today. Oh, great. Oh, good. Frozen underwater. Perfect. Just as I started to worry about how much breath we have. Okay, we really need to go up. But they seem to be fairly keen on stopping us. I'm gonna go get some breath while we still can. And we'll worry about how to hit these guys after that. Did I ever mention how much I love underwater? It's me being facetious. I actually hate underwater. In WoW, it's my least favorite thing that we have to do, is do things underwater. Why is this priest dead? I don't know. I couldn't control everything there. Oh, he drowned. I was gonna say, but I didn't think anybody was taking that much damage to die. Looks like we're gonna get a res, thankfully. Trying to take a peek over here. Guess we can wait. Maybe it's just that there was an item over here. Maybe we don't need that. I guess we don't need the item. I'm not able to hover over it. Guess we could find out before we clear to it. Yeah, somebody needs it. Not sure what for, perhaps just a quest we don't have? I don't want to be the guy that like runs out of breath down here, so... Alright, we got him the item. Let's continue on. If we don't pull it, somebody will. Alright, let's see, we have a Sea Witch, we have some Myrmidons. I'm kind of hoping we can tackle these one or two at a time, starting with this one right here. Hello. That'll learn me to be so zoomed in a dungeon. I need to be zoomed out a little bit more. But I guess that was where we wanted to start, taking care of these guys. If I charge in on her, she'll probably pull the other one. Maybe we tag this Myrmidon here. Wish they wouldn't open up like as soon as I shoot it with a bow, because my bow is not going to generate any threat. But it's okay, we're melting face, so I guess that makes it fine. And if that's the case, let's just go in here. And we'll pull a couple of these guys and we'll just see what happens. I have a feeling that it's just going to be a shit show, but every group kind of wants to pull fast, and we'll find out what this group's capabilities are. So we seem to be able to take 3 or 4 mobs. If Janelle is healing, his mana is extremely low, though. I think Saint Raphael is actually the one healing us, according to the combat log. And there's Lady Saraves, the next boss. Can I back her up? I'd love to back her up, just because I don't really want to pull the boss with her, but even if we do, I think it would be okay. Yes, this will be good. We'll read that later, when we don't have a boss walking up to us. We had some lightning bolt action going on, but shield slamming that put an end to it for a minute. Sends a shadowy bolt. I think this is definitely an upgrade for us. I'm gonna roll meat on it because I'd love to send a shadowy bolt at the enemy. Who wouldn't? I feel like that's an upgrade. For a green, at least, it's probably as much of an upgrade as we're gonna get. It's like a weird little hatchet sword. That's interesting. Didn't expect that from the description of it. Is this going to be an escort quest? Dawnwatcher Sheldus was good to send you. There is indeed a wicked plot underway in this corrupted place. Strength has left me. Your help is needed. Long ago, this site was a great temple of Elune, but misfortune led to ruin when the corruption of an old god seeped up from beneath the earth and tainted the sacred moonwell. Akumai, servant of the old god, rose from the waters. The Twilight Hammer cultists have allied with the Naga to occupy these grounds. Some of that we know. Definitely gonna make this group wait while I read quests. Probably rude, but still, I feel like it's okay. And I think next we have the long corridor to run down over here. Lovely. And we have somebody offline. As I said, an untested group of adventurers. It seems like we are making the heroic decision to four-man this dungeon, which should be okay considering our level versus the monster's level so far. Unless there's a drastic uptake in the monster level, we should be fine doing that. Just one of the risks that you run in these classic dungeons and doing a random group like I choose to do. You don't know what people are going to do or not do. Definitely an awful time for our inventory to be full, but when is it ever a good time for your inventory to be full, really? I keep looking at this herb pouch and making the mistake of thinking I have much more bag space than I actually do. Huge issue. Huge issue when trying to loot things. Like, some things I'll chase down and other things I won't. I don't know. If they bring it back to me, I'll taunt it. I could mark, but they could just target my target too. Usually you'd want to just target your tank's target for a minute before you really target anything else. That's what I would do if I were DPS. I would just target my tank's target and I would focus that down. In Classic at least. If it's retail, I just press all my AoE buttons and we win. Now we can actually loot items that we need for the quest. Hooray. Nope, not chasing that guy. He's already basically dead. It's an upgrade, even if it's just for the additional spirit, basically. I'm gonna equip that. Still need more room in my bags. Don't really have a lot that I'm willing to get rid of. Totally holding everybody up, but I need space in these bags of mine. And it's important to me because my OCD tells me it needs to happen right now. Just wanted to make sure they weren't going to pull that. Oh, this looks like a load of fun. A load of fun. This guy back here is like meanwhile just hitting the healer or whoever he wants. I'd love to revenge, just don't have the rage, I guess. Something's happening. I hope they're dealing with the guy back there. They seem like they have it. And by the time they finish him, we'll have like some kind of threat on these guys. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. It's nice when you have like a DPS paladin in the group. Someone who can kind of take one of the mobs from you without it having to run for a caster. Because it's hard to hold 3 or 4 mobs at this level with the abilities that we currently have, believe it or not. Oh, laser, we got him before the heal went off. That's perfect. This room is incredibly dense with murlocs, and some of them are oracles and some of them are not. Let's see if we can get this guy to come back here to us. I have to be a little careful because we are short one man. So I feel like it's worth it to be a little careful. I don't know how much work he was doing to begin with, but... Okay, we are in combat with something, but... There we go. We get our sunder off right away, but it misses. Something missed. Oh, that's not good. Did we pull any extras? Somehow we didn't pull the boss or any extras. But let's just go ahead and take this guy a little ways back here. Oh, this will get him nice and stuck. And then he won't be able to run away, right? I really am regretting not emptying my bags. Can I pull this guy without him pulling the boss? I mean, we're gonna find out. Yeah, okay, let's just calm down for a minute and let me hit him a couple times. And I guess last but not least, we will take care of these guys. Oh, that oracle's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Well, that's fine. You had a chance to stop attacking and move to the oracle. Now I just need to focus on the oracle. Owl got it. Thank you, Owl Pet. MVP, Owl Pet. Let's see what Gelhast here has to say about things. What's he doing to us? He's netting us in place. That's relatively annoying, but doesn't seem to have any real detrimental effects because it's us and we're hitting him in the face. Not sure who that would have been detrimental for exactly. Reef Axe, two-handed. I don't need that. We're not doing any kind of two-handed build. I don't even really want to greed on it because it'll end up in my bags. And I won't want it there, but it's fine. We'll greed on it. And make some space in our bags in the meantime. As much as I need a rocket ship, we should probably get rid of it. Get him? Okay. And it just filled my inventory back up with useless crap, didn't I? But hey, we got one quest item out of the deal. So that's good. Are we going to be able to do anything to pull her safely? We could line of sight her if they let me. Let's find out if they let me. They did. That's awesome. Good job, guys. I'm glad that players still at least recognize when a tank is trying to line of sight pull. That's encouraging to me. That's not going to be necessary in a minute. Let's just get some additional rage here. And I feel like we're just gonna have to take these two together. I'm kind of hoping there's not a stealth guy back here, but I'm not willing to bet on it. Well, we didn't get an extra stealth ad, that's nice. Oh, we almost ran right into more guys. That would have been bad. These clams are killing me because, like, unless you open them, they're just going to keep taking up a new space in the inventory. I guess I should start opening them, but... Ugh. Kind of just want both of these guys to come together. And I'm disarmed again, so I can wait to taunt, basically. I hope somebody's on that guy. 'Cause he's out of here. Owl Pet. MVP, I'm telling you. Stopping all the runners, basically. And who do we have back here? Lorgus Jet. Well, we didn't have the rage there, but we can get it next time. And we missed, actually. Still put it on cooldown. But he's down, so hey. Who needs to shield bash when you can just burn him that quick, I guess? Okay. Next, is there anything around the bend here? Probably not, right? There's a treasure chest. I guess we could pull it. Let's just take it together. Who's looting during combat? I don't even know that our rogue can unlock this chest, but he may be able to. Could be a skill up for him. He's just jumping around, so maybe not. Well, he did open it. Hope there's something good in there for him. And we need to wait for him to come over here because we need everybody. I love it. Pull two mobs run for group. That's like every tank's favorite thing in the world. Need to loot this guy, see if we can get some of our last brain stems here. One more to go. That's 2 misses on Sunder Armor. That would be cool, except that it's leather. So we'll hard pass on that. Alright, up here we have some more Twilight Reavers. I think that somewhere around here is a boss, maybe in the center of this pavilion, but we need to figure out how we're going to deal with these guys. It's probably not going to be pretty no matter what. I'm tempted just to go in. And just hope we don't pull us to the group, and if we do, we will pick it up. Well, that was pretty lucky, I guess. They didn't run for this group, they didn't run down the stairs. I think we're gonna get all these guys no matter what. We didn't need this guy, I don't think, though. At least that guy back there is still shooting me with ice bolts. That's promising. Looks like we pulled another guy. That guy's really got nowhere to go. Not gonna worry about him so much. Well, it was sloppy, but I think we're gonna be okay. And we managed to down quite a few mobs in the process of being sloppy, so. This guy up here, is he doing something important? I don't think so. We have one of our groupies running back that way. Oh, we need Twilight Pendants and we're full. Gee, what a surprise. Let's go ahead and grab what we need. I wish I would stop picking up random bits of rock, but it's totally fine. We probably don't need to do a full clear of all these mobs. I just feel like it's better if we do. That way we don't have any surprises. And we need pendants, so why not just fight as many of them as we can? We could pull this guy separate. I think that we're going up here. So I think we should be okay to leave those guys alone. It even slowed down our charge. That was so cute. Just the sad, like, slow charge in. The mobs are looking at us like, what's he doing? Is he charging us? Yeah. That's how I charge, man. Nice and easy. Glad she ran that way. Well, I don't like that. But it seems to be the story of our lives right now. So yeah, just stand there. That's a good idea. You think eventually they notice how, like, after a minute of me hitting it, I can actually hold it, and that might get them to hold off for just a second at hitting all their AoE, all their DPS buttons, but it doesn't. And it never will. I really want to go back and grab that loot, but I'm walking annoyingly slowly thanks to slow. Now, if they're not, like, gonna let me get any hits on this, then I don't know what to tell them. I mean, I don't have a ton of AoEs, you know. Got an Aqua Guardian here who's immune to Rend. He's probably also going to be immune to Sunder. He's gone now. I just hope that when they hit them that hard that they expect the mob to come hit them and that they're cool with it. Because if you're going to hit the mob that hard before the tank has hit him, then you're going to get hit by a mob, most likely. Because I have one taunt and a limited amount of rage. It's pretty straightforward. Good job, Owl Pet. I knew I could count on you. I don't know if we need this Deep Pool Thresher under there, or he's just there as like a threat. Kind of waiting for the guys, yep. Kind of waiting for the guys in the hallway to pull. Okay, let's take this over here. This was probably a bad idea. Could be fine. Could be okay. It's only two of these guys. The pet's got one. We've got two Void Walkers. We didn't pull any of these side packs, so we just can't move anywhere, like, at all. And when we do move, we're gonna go this way first. The Voidwalkers are non-elite. One of the DPS could switch to the Voidwalkers and blow them up in like half a second. Well, not half a second, but you know. They could take care of the Voidwalker and then just switch back to the elite. Oh, we got a couple of extras. That's just cool. Very, very cool. Well, they're out of range. Oh, hi. You brought them back. Thanks. Now we can collect all of our pendants. And I guess we could take this guy on. Twilight Lord Kellerus. Here we go.
Who dares disturb my meditation?
Who knows what this guy's gonna do to us? He's gonna put us to sleep for 8 seconds, during which time he's gonna run around the room and attack our comrades. Cool. At least the hunter brought him right back to us. Good job, team. Another green item. We got his head. So that's all we needed from him. Unfortunately, we need another brain stem. Wonder if I'm gonna have to like look for that on my way out of here. Now there's something to do in this room, right? Or is that not accurate? Like we light these one at a time, and then do ads come out? Okay, I mean I really hesitate to light. Oh yeah, look at this. Right? These guys. Here we go. One of them is somewhere. Here he is. I wish I know it's like a part of their tool set, but when he bubbles me like that, power word shield, I'm not getting hit, I'm not generating rage, I don't think, so it kind of sucks having a priest healer when you are a warrior tank. But then again, the only real healers you're going to find are going to be mainly, predominantly priest healers, so... And warrior tanks, it's kind of weird. But it does definitely seem to affect our rage generation. Are we not getting DPS from the... Oh yeah, the hunter is just standing over there. He's chilling, you know, he's fine. I don't know if he just is AFK, I should check maybe. Okay, well, he finally realized that we're in combat. I guess that's kind of the downfall of formatting it, is if one person stops paying attention, you're going to see a significant bleed off in damage. Inventory is full. Okay, so just stop looting, basically. Let's do these one at a time, since that seemed to be like 4 mobs for 1 candle. Yeah, they're gonna come from a different direction. We are stunned or something. Can't do that while stunned. Yeah, we are definitely getting stunned. I am stunned. I will taunt soon. Two down, 2 to go. Okay. I don't know what we do with this. I guess we do that. This would be a great place to have a mage just to freeze these guys and AoE them all down. Hi. Hello there. Kinda sucks to blow our challenging shout on that, but I didn't want the healer to just go down, which they probably could have done. And the last one. And then the magic happens. Akumai, servant. How many of these things are gonna spawn? Just 2? I can still sunder these guys. That's amazing. So water can be sundered, but it can't bleed. That makes sense. I mean, it makes sense that it can't bleed. I don't know that it makes sense that it can be sundered. Because I just assumed that you wouldn't be able to sunder a water elemental. Unless he's special, or these servants are special in some way. Is that it? Is that all we need to do? It was. Okay. For some reason I remember that being more difficult. But that makes sense. And I think we are approaching the last boss here, Akumai himself. Servant of the old gods. Are we just gonna get him with this turtle? Is that what's gonna happen? It seems like it. Well, they could run him back to me would be awesome, but I doubt I want to have this guy facing them. I wish the DPS would quickly burn down that Snapjaw instead of just like impotently letting it hit them in the back. That'd be really awesome, so that I wouldn't have to pull the boss over here. Letting him possibly spray everybody. We have 1 DPS on the ad, and we have 1 DPS on the boss, I think. Not a very effective way to go about it when you're formatting it, but it is what it is. This guy is definitely quite a bit beefier than all the other bosses we've faced in here so far. He hasn't done anything too tricky yet. It's got a poison cloud that I'm probably like standing in. I don't see anything, but could definitely be standing in some poison. Pop this potion just to be sure we're okay here. Awesome, there we go. And a blue leather with intellect and stamina. Nobody in this group can benefit from such an item. But he's down. Guys, that is the complete Blackfathom Deeps. I don't believe that we missed anything. I think we got it all. Good job, team. Good job at formatting it. Let's see what plays out here. Akumai is dead. I can leave this wretched place. Increases intellect, increases spirit, increases frost damage. Blessing of Blackfathom. I once followed the ways of the Twilight's Hammer, obsessed with reviving the old gods. I journeyed deep into this lair to try to draw power from the cursed beast Akumai. After witnessing the sacrifice of countless innocents, I came to my senses. I was trapped, but now I am free, but so far from my homeland of Kazmadan. Brave adventurer, I offer you passage to a very special land in return for slaying Akumai. If you wish, I could port you to the city of Darnassus. I'm actually going to take this port. That's amazing. Let's thank our group. Let's leave group, and we'll teleport out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the support. If you liked the video, go ahead and give us a like. And if you want to see more WoW Classic videos, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It would help me out quite a bit. As always, I appreciate you guys being here. And we'll see you again soon. Take care now.